Hey there, it's Kim Duramo. I wanted to share a few things. I'm out here for this beautiful hike, and I wanted to share a few things with the community. I spoke with somebody who's done the Mind Body Solution for pain release, and she had all these incredible things to say because she didn't realize, well, a lot of people don't realize it's possible to get out of pain even when it's chronic and it's long term. But she began seeing, because her friend recommended her to this work, that she was in all these beliefs that like, well, this is part of aging, or there's nothing I can do about this, or I just have to deal with this. But when she looked back, there were a lot of things that had gone on emotionally with like grief and loss and trauma, and she'd kind of just buried it all under the rug and just gotten really hardy. And since she wasn't feeling the pain emotionally, she thought, well, this doesn't have anything to do with that. But when she connected to what was going on in her body, it was a lot of this emotion and the grief that was ready to release, and it moved the pain. She didn't have that physical pain anymore, which it's always so beautiful to hear these kind of stories and these kinds of testimonials, and she was thanking me profusely. And so I wanted to share that with you. And then one of the other things she said, because I wrote a few things down, she said, if I'm doing EFT, do I have to tap on all the points, because this one under my arm is really bothering me? And there's no reason you have to use all the points. If you're doing EFT to help release pain or any other energies, you can let your body release the energy and just use some of the points, like the ones that are easiest or the ones that don't hurt. It doesn't mean you have to do it perfectly. In fact, one of the things this woman said was the more she was trying so hard to heal, it was like she was working at it because she thought she had to do it perfectly. And when she did the Mind Body Solution for pain release, things happen a lot more effortlessly. So the main point of EFT is to just create a sense of harmony while you're bringing up the physical experience of the pain or the emotions that are behind it or anything else, so that you make space for the energy to move through. The Mind Body Solution for pain release, we are going to continue at the introductory price that we've had it for one more week, but we are going to be increasing that. We've added a lot of things to the program, and there's one more item we're adding. That's an audio with there's like a sound frequencies that are in the background that help break up old emotions and tensions in the body and help that release. So that's going to be an awesome addition to the program. I've been really, really pleased with the amazing results people are having. So I'm so glad I created it. I think the program's absolutely amazing, but it's not just for physical pain. So if it's physical, or if you've had a history of trauma, or if you're having chronic illness like digestive problems or sensitivities and intolerances to like food or chemicals, or autoimmune issues, chronic fatigue, they're all kind of the same thing. It's the way your body hasn't been able to release old energies so that you can receive something new. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing, I am going to be just being really unscheduled this summer, and we're just going to take a little vacation and a pause from the Mind Body TV Live. We will be coming back for new people who come into the group. There's a lot of the recorded ones will all be in the Mind Body community on Facebook, so you can access all of those old recordings from Mind Body TV. But we're going to be taking a break for most of the summer, and then we'll come back to our regularly scheduled program. I'll still be in the Mind Body community regularly over the summer, but just not on our scheduled Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Mountain. And then the third thing I wanted to say was we had an amazing retreat this weekend. I know there were a lot of people who felt really inspired to be a part of it in some way, so I wanted to share that with you. Oh, I just got licked by a dog. Hello. It was really powerful, especially the amount of permission these women gave themselves to really let a lot of things go and really let a lot of things in. And I knew that for me, it would be, because we're all in it, in the energy together, that it would be a massive expansion for me. And it was, because of two things. It always is just such a huge expansion to be in such powerful energy, to choose like I am living my 10 out of 10 life right now. There's nothing I need to wait for. The biggest thing that was awesome for me was my husband came to be a part of it. There were a lot of questions from the women about, well, I'm really soaring forward in my life, but how do I get my partner on board? Or I'm ready to step into a higher consciousness around, wealth and health and all of it, but I have this partner and it's really bringing me down. Or all the ways they'd be triggered into that fear and lack and all kinds of things by their partner who wasn't really grasping this new consciousness, and all the ways we kind of blame it on that, and we think that that's what's holding us back. And so we had so many questions on this that I was like, I've got to bring Mario in because he can really speak so much to what it's like, to be partnered with someone super expansive. He's supercharged himself. So we've both had to really become really good listeners and get really present with ourselves so we could deal with the other person and not be always triggered and riled up in your reactive mode. And what he shared was really, really powerful. And pretty much all of the women were like, I'm not missing this for anything. It was meant to be like an hour and it was like 3 hours. And what we decided at the end, because it really accessed so many women to seeing their partner in a whole different way, to understanding why there's been resistance, that they're like, why is this creating such a problem? Why isn't my partner receiving me? Why is he always holding me back? And letting that dissolve and having like a totally different awareness of their partner and of what they were doing to create that. It was mega. And we've decided to create some things together, the two of us. So I'm going to invite people to that. Stay tuned for that invitation because in August, we'll be inviting you to a program we did together called Mind Your Body. And we're going to be running it with a live component. So we'll be bringing you through the work. That'll be in a few months in September. And I'll share the invite through August. So be sure you're subscribed. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. You can hit the little bell if you'd like to be alerted of other things that I'm posting and sharing every time I share a new video. I'll be in the Mind Body community in Facebook. I'll still be there over the summer. We just won't be doing the regular lives each week. And be sure you're subscribed at drkimd.com if you'd like to hear more from me in our newsletter each week. We're going to be probably changing that up over the summer as well, but I will still be connecting with you to share amazing, exciting things from my travels, insights that I have, and anything that will assist your expansion into greater health and wealth and higher consciousness. So, sending so much of my love to you, and I look forward to connecting with you further soon. Bye!